So, what if you could build a real, profitable side hustle today using an incredibly powerful AI tool that costs you absolutely nothing? Well, in this explainer, we're going to cut right through the noise and give you a step-by-step guide to go from a simple idea to an actual source of income.
You know, if you've ever found yourself scrolling online just looking for a legit way to make some extra money, this probably sounds familiar. You get hit with 1,000 different ideas, but almost no one gives you a clear step-by-step plan to actually get started.
It is so easy to get lost in all that noise, right? You see 100 different options, but nobody shows you exactly how to begin. That's what we're fixing today. We're going to focus on one specific product, one super simple process, and one clear path to get you started. Okay, let's get straight to it. The opportunity we're talking about is in the world of digital products, specifically for a platform that millions of people are already using every single day to organize their entire lives.
The product? It's a Notion habit tracker. And look, this is not your old-school static PDF that you just print out. We're talking about a dynamic, fully customizable tool built right inside Notion. People use it to track their progress, see their data in charts, and really adapt it to their own life, all without ever printing a single page.
So, why this? Why a digital tracker? Well, the beauty of it is just how simple the business model is. The demand is already there, you only have to create it one time, and you can sell it an infinite number of times. There's no shipping, no inventory, just pure passive income potential once you get it set up. Now that all sounds great in theory, but you might be thinking, do people actually buy these things? And that's a fair question. So instead of just telling you they do, let's look at some real sales numbers from a marketplace like Etsy for just a single creator. Okay, take a look at this. This one seller, they've made 196 sales in the last month alone, and over 7,600 sales in a single year. This isn't some one-off success story. This is proof of a consistent, proven market full of real paying customers. And if we put a dollar amount on that, last month's sales alone come out to $222. That's the revenue from a single month, from just one digital product. This is the power of a digital asset in action. Once you build it, it just keeps working for you, day in and day out. All right, so the opportunity is clearly there. But now you're probably thinking, okay, but how do I actually create one of these? I don't have any coding or design skills. That is where your new AI partner comes in. Let's walk through this process together. The main tool we're going to use for this is Claude AI. It's an incredibly capable AI model. And you know what the best part is? It is completely free to sign up and use. That means there is zero financial risk to get started with this. The whole process is surprisingly simple. First, you find a tracker you like somewhere online and just take a screenshot of it. Then you upload that image to Claude and give it a simple prompt, something like, hey, I want to create a habit tracker in Notion. And this is where the magic starts. Claude will actually start a conversation with you, asking for details like what habits to include or who the tracker is for. All you have to do is answer its questions. Now, after that quick chat, Claude doesn't build the tracker itself. It actually creates something way more valuable. A highly detailed, super complex prompt. Just think of it like an architectural blueprint for your product. It contains all the instructions that Notion's own AI is going to need to do all the heavy lifting. So you take that blueprint the AI generated for you, you head over to a blank page in Notion, and this is where it all comes together in literally an instant. You just copy the entire blueprint from Claude and paste it right into Notion's AI command bar. No, seriously? That's it. That is your entire job at this stage of the process. And just like that, Notion's AI reads that entire blueprint and builds the whole thing, a fully functional, beautifully designed habit tracker right before your eyes. It creates the databases, the formulas, the visual charts, everything. You've just co-created a professional-grade digital product with your AI partner. So you've got a finished product. Now for the final piece of the puzzle. How do you turn that digital file into a real stream of income? Let's look at how this becomes a business. The value proposition here is just incredible when you break it down. For you, the creator, this took maybe a few minutes with a free tool and zero technical skills. But for the buyer, they get a powerful tool that saves them hours of setup time and genuinely helps them improve their life. All for a small one-time purchase. It's a win-win. So what are the next steps? Well, the path is actually very clear. You can create a seller account on a marketplace like Etsy. It's perfect for this kind of product. Then you list your new tracker for sale with some nice-looking images and a good description. And just like that, you have a digital asset ready to sell to a global audience.
As we wrap this up, it's really important to zoom out and see the bigger picture here, because this process, it isn't just about making a single habit tracker.
The most crucial takeaway from all of this is that you now have a repeatable skill. You've learned a process to turn pretty much any idea into a custom digital product using AI. You could create meal planners, workout logs, budget trackers, anything you can imagine. You've basically shifted from being just a consumer of things to being a creator.
Honestly, this process unlocks a completely new way of thinking and creating. So the only real question left is, now that you know how it's done,